Okay, well, I'm Jennifer Battle, and I'm the Assistant Director for Campus Sustainability, but more importantly, I'm a Spartan. And one of the things that we've done, I don't know if I should be looking a couple years ago, we had an idea that's where it started. We wanted to do something that really broadcasted to the world that sustainability is really important to us. We've been doing lots of things on campus. We've been talking to a lot of people. I mean, we've been cycling and energy efficiency and power plant and all sorts of things, but you know, it's not terribly visible all the time. So we were approached one time by a company who said, oh, we can come into your MSU U of M game and green up this athletic event, and you pay us, and we'll make it wonderful. And we're thinking, yeah, you know, we could probably do something ourselves. So a couple years ago, we decided, okay, commencement, that's an opportunity. You know, we'll have tons of people. There's so many different things we can do. Plus, we can really make a difference. And so we just started meeting with Linda Stanford and her staff who handle commencement, and just started thinking about, okay, so what are the things we can do? Only a couple of colleges at that time had even attempted it. Most of them were under 1,000 people. So whenever you start talking about MSU, you got to scale up big time, and you can't always do the same things. So they were going to their conventions, etc. They found people who were doing recycled robes. We talked about what about the programs, can we reduce paper?
President Simon.
Morning.
How are you?
So what happens?
Can
They
we
don't allow
put a
spies from the
pause?
administration.
It says, there we go.
Okay, red light. So yeah, the provost staff and I got together, and we just really started brainstorming ideas. We looked at what the couple of universities who had done a green commencement before did, and then we just tried to look at all the different parts. We were looking at our buildings, the programs, the actual commencement booklet, the speakers, and they came back with this great concept of the recycled gowns, and it just all started coming together. So, part of it, it was an idea. Some of it maybe we lucked into, but a lot of it was just a lot of people just really trying to figure out what we wanted to do. But the nice thing about it is now that it's all come together, it's not just a one-time event kind of thing. It's an opportunity for us to use this event to talk about all the other things that we're doing and all the other ideas that are floating out there for sustainability. And it's just been a nice way to connect the research, the operations, the academics, and not only that, but it's almost, to me, symbolic. We've had students listening, or we hope listening, to our sustainability messages while they've been here on campus. And now the last official message they hear from MSU is also going to be about sustainability, and as they move into the next part of the world. So that's pretty exciting for us. We have our gowns made out of recycled plastic, and it's about 13 bottles to make the cap and gown.
13 bottle
13
gowns.
bottles. And it does not smell like 7-Up or anything else like that.
Takes me a couple days to drink that thing.
We need Dwight here.
Right, that's a gallon's worth of your beverage consumption. What the nice thing about it is it feels good, and it's actually more sturdy than the other commencement gowns. They're not shiny. That's one of the biggest differences.
Did somebody have to create that with you, or is there companies out there doing it?
Companies are doing it. So, you don't really think about how many resources a booklet can use. We've always had beautiful commencement booklets. I still have mine from back in the day. So I'm glad Fred's here because he's now the youngest man in the room, or youngest person in the room. It's usually me. But those just switching to 100% recycled content paper saved thousands of trees and water and the greenhouse gases that goes into making that stuff. So when we talk about Michigan State typically has a lot of challenges because we're such a large university implementing things. But the great thing is when we do implement something, the effects are enormous. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's hard to get things going. Some of the smaller colleges, some of the students would like to see us move a lot faster. But it's harder to move faster when you're talking about a community of 50, 60,000 people when you add up the faculty and staff and students. But when we do it, we do it with a bang. And so that's one of the things that we're very proud of. I mean, all these projects, there's no way, no one office. My office has 2 people, me and another person. We don't do everything. RHS doesn't do anything, residential and hospitality, physical plant. We all do it together. We have to, because there's so many different parts of making this work. Just like the this commencement thing, part of me feels guilty for talking to so many people about it because it's the provost's office that did a lot of the work and implemented everything. But the whole concept of what I like about my job at MSU is it's about bringing people together to make solutions. I mean, and you're going to need sometimes engineering expertise, you might need academic expertise, you might need business expertise, but you need everybody. And MSU is such a big, broad community where you have experts and you have and creative thinkers and idea people all around the table, and you bring them together, and that's how we make change.
If you're not using that line, Marty, you should write it down, bringing people together to make solutions.
We got it.
It is on tape.
It is on tape. This is good. We're probably at our 5-minute mark.
Oh yeah, we've
waited.
hit
Yeah?
5
Oh,
minutes, yeah.
Jennifer, thank you.